No, I think it's easy to pick on somebody like Dana White. When you take a look at all professional sports leagues, somebody took the risk, somebody built it, somebody built it up, and there were things that came along. TV deals come along, sponsorships come along, and then the players say, we want more of it. That's normal. That's why MLB's got the MLBPA. That's why the NBA has got Players Association. And they make contracts and they decide what percent of revenue is going to be players, what percent of revenue is going to be the league. But they have to remember, there is no UFC, if Dana White doesn't put it all together. And I think it's easy to pick on him and they can say, oh, I don't like how it's become. But I think at the end of the day, you got to remember that without it, there is no platform. That doesn't mean there's a saint on both sides, but the entrepreneur always takes the arrows later when it's big.
Yeah,
I think.
fair.
And that's so.
He's in an impossible situation for sure. He's dealing with the people who invested. He's also dealing with the fighters. He's a very down-to-earth, gritty guy. He speaks his mind. I've
That's
seen
the
him being
situation today. Go back 10 years ago. Oh my gosh, Dana got us this TV deal. Oh my gosh, we're going to be on ESPN. Oh my gosh, before that. And so somebody had to drive that. He was the driver of that.
MMA exists because of Dana White in the early years of the UFC being willing, and the investors, the Fertitta brothers, I believe, were the two that they took a massive chance. No one believed the UFC would be a big sport. The problem is now that there are, in fact, other avenues. There is competition. You have ONE FC, which is massive across Asia. You have PFL. You have all these other organizations that are coming up.
Which is also normal market development,
yes, and
right?
people are leaving.
There's a market. Somebody says, I'm going to make something a little different, and I'm going to go over here.
And by the way, he's always said, if you want to do it better, go start a company. If you want, and by the way, but